conversion. Jacob Hester rumbles up the middle for 6. 2nd and 4. Hester now no gain. LSU, notice they've run it twice. They haven't gone to the outside. They haven't thrown the ball. Hester trying it on 3rd down. Only picks up 2, and now the big fella's limping off with 2. 9 for 9 is the hat on 4th down. The Charles Scott, a block was missed. Another miracle in the bluegrass. No miracle, but Kentucky knocks off LSU.
Got a team that's sick. That did not enjoy this, and I'm gonna have to regroup, and I'm gonna have to improve. You're gonna have to work hard. Get ready for another damn strong opponent next week. So that's how I see it.
I'm extremely proud of them. They just kept coming back and back and back, and we didn't play well all the time, but that's because LSU is a great team, and they are really something, and for us to be able to come back and get them in overtime was huge. It's just a huge, huge win.
Huge indeed, and the nation's longest winning streak at 13 straight comes to an end. LSU started that streak, by the way, by pasting Kentucky 49-0, and then Kentucky turned around too. They've won 11 of 13 since. They've been very good in conference play, and the offense has just been off the charts. And Kentucky, a resurgent power, resurgent because they haven't really been a power since Bear Bryant was the head coach there in the 50s. They beat a #1 team for the first time since 1964, and it's just another day at the office in this crazy 2007 college football season. Glad to have you with us on College Football Final, powered by Pontiac, alongside my buddies and partners Lou Holtz, Mark May. I'm Reese Davis. None of us, a lot of college football years under our hats and belts here. None of us can remember a season quite like this one. LSU's defense has a 13-point lead. They can't hold it. Kentucky's offense hadn't been great at protecting the passer, though Woodson has been effective. He doesn't get sacked the entire game, and the Cats are able to pull off the upset.
Well, the reason why was because, of course, the offensive line. It starts with the guys up front. Kentucky's offensive line was magnificent against the best defense in the country. You look at LSU coming into this game, they were terrific at stopping the run. They were ranked 4th, but LSU gets it done with the guys up front. And both running backs, Derek Locke and Tony Dixon, combined for 125 yards on the ground against this defense that's been giving up less than 59 yards per game. And as Reese mentioned, their offensive line kept their quarterback, Andre Woodson, clean. 38 attempts, no sacks. He was able to stand tall in the pocket, make completions vertically downfield. Those were the keys to the game for Kentucky.
When you see these things happen week after week, and you have to sit there and say, how does it happen? As a coach, you don't know, but I can tell you this. You go back and you look, this play. Oh, if he would have caught the ball in the end zone, or if they would have caught that pass on 3rd down, or if we had just stopped them that much on 4th down. But you go back and you have to check the emotions. Number one, Kentucky played last Thursday. And they lost in the game. And they came back and they knew they had to win. They had time to regroup. Whereas LSU last Saturday had an emotional win against Florida. You sort of get spent. Now, what happens? You come into a game like this, you're away from home, you get on top, and you say, let's just get the game over. Let's just end it up, we're ahead, and then all of a sudden momentum starts going away from you. Remember what happened to Oklahoma, Colorado? Same thing, have the lead, let's get it over with. All of a sudden momentum swings. Next thing you know, you lose.
I think that was a great point that you made, that Kentucky played last Thursday. They had a couple extra days, but going into overtime in this game, they had the fresher legs at the end. You looked at Kentucky, they had more spring in their legs. And not only that, Rich Brooks, take your hats off to him, congratulate him. What an excellent game plan that they had. Joker Phillips offensively, but putting that many points on this LSU defense, it's truly impressive.
LSU is in the top 4, top 5 in virtually every meaningful defensive category in the country. And LSU committed 12 penalties for over 100 yards in this game. Oddly enough, guys, it's the first time that a #1 team has lost in the regular season since 2003, when Oklahoma lost to Kansas State in the Big 12 championship game. If you want to try to go back and find a day when #1 and #2 lost, you have to go all the way back to 1996. So with LSU now suffering a loss, clearly things wide.